everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy International Women's Day. Today's the 8th of March, my favorite day. The day to celebrate the most important species in the entire universe, women. Shout out me, shout out my baby sister, shout out my mom, shout out my friends, shout out Senator Natasha. Shout out Senator Natasha. If you know, you know. Today, I'm literally waiting for, I'm at Coast View. I'm waiting for my time to go watch my movie, one of them days. You know how it goes. And I'm very excited to watch that. Today is just a slow day for me, honestly. I'm just gonna go watch the movie and have a good time. I've not checked in a while because, I don't know, I've not really felt like talking particularly about myself. I've just been in a space where I want to actually get into interviewing again. I want to get into talking with people. So honestly, I was feeling deflated this past week because it's like I'm not creating to the capacity I want to. But I went for lunch on Thursday. I went for lunch on Thursday with one of my homegirls, and it was a vibe. We went to 400 Rabbits. That's what the place is called. We had pizza, we had ice cream, and then we just walked around and we found ourselves in Shoreditch. And we just got enamored by photography, the world of photography. There was this it's not called a display, is it? But like they were displaying photos of Abbey Morocco. That was of a photo studio, Abbey Morocco. I want to go back there and kind of make a proper video about the place. Hopefully I can have the capacity to do that. I'll try and do that next week so that I can kind of share what I experienced. I'm happy I didn't record that day. I just like sat down and I was enamored by the work, even the work of Rotimi Fani Kayode. I'm not particularly going to share that because it's a bit, I don't want to say vulgar, but it's homoerotic. The work was homoerotic, so I don't know how it's going to translate, but it was something I enjoyed looking at. I just want to say, this video is not going to even be up to 5-10 minutes, but I just want to say, man, if you're feeling deflated, like me, I've been feeling that way this past week because, like I said, I've not just been doing things to the capacity I want to. Just try and sit down and be grateful for where you are. That's what I've been doing. Like I said, it's a big dream of mine to like it's been a big dream of mine to live in London, to like enjoy this city. There was a time when on this very bench I met a stranger and he was talking to me about how he had to take a break off work because he got seriously injured, and he works, I don't want to give much details about the person, but his work, relies on his physicality, so he was unable to work for a while. And I was on this bench telling him how I may have to go back to Nigeria. This was in November. I was telling him how I may have to go back to Nigeria because my hand is shaking. I have to go back to Nigeria because I couldn't find a job and I wouldn't be able to like take care of myself here. And he offered to share so like I could live with him, and I'm like, okay, sure. But obviously it was just like a stranger conversation, and we took selfies and we head our separate ways. And now I'm back on this bench, and I was literally waiting for my movie as well. I think I wanted to watch Gladiator that day. And now I'm back on this bench, employed, and obviously stressed. I have new problems, but it's like the problems I had when I was on this very bench last time don't exist. I'm paying rent, I'm taking care of myself, I'm doing what needs to be done, and for that alone I don't want to be too hard on myself, but I know I need to go harder. And I was having a conversation with my colleague a few days ago, or even yesterday, and I was just like, this is my first time allowing myself to be confused about where I'm headed in life. There was a time when everything I wanted, I kind of knew everything I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be a lawyer. I knew I wanted to be a radio presenter. Like, these are different stages of my life, of course. And now it's just like, I don't particularly know. and I have an idea, but I'm not particularly sure how to get there. And this is the first time I'm allowing myself bask in that, as opposed to before when it's like, okay, I could just do this. Because I'm one person that loves to have a plan. I love to know what is going on. And that's not just the case right now, but that's okay, right? But it doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit down and just be like, okay, I don't know what to do. It's like, okay, now that I know one thing, let's do it step by step. So I'm starting from the very beginning again, like, okay, what do I like? We're at the basics. What is the ground knowledge about myself? Do I still want to do entertainment? Do I still want to do media? The answer is yes. Do I still want to interview people? The answer is yes. To what capacity? I'm still trying to figure it out. I think more so now because I'm ready to execute. So it's a different thing. People are always saying that someone like Doechii, for instance, like I really admire Doechii and her story. It's a thing of, she didn't know how she was going to get there. She honestly didn't really know what she was going to do, but she knew that she wanted to be big. She knew she wanted to be famous. She knew she wanted to be celebrated for her art. And that's something that resonates with me. I want to be big. I want to be a star. I want to be famous. Like, I do. Those things matter to me. I want my art, and just beyond the superficial things, I want my art to cause conversation. I want my art to last after me, time to come. I want that to, still remain. So that's very important to me. And greatness takes time. You are not going to have the answers to all those things in one sitting. If you do, great, but for me, that's not the story. The story is still figuring it out. But what I appreciate about this stage is that I'm figuring it out while doing, as opposed to figuring it out while like sitting down and writing. Nothing wrong with writing your journal, but like, this is the first time I'm actually trying and failing and feeling comfortable with trying and failing. I interviewed someone a few weeks ago. Last week. The last vlog I posted, I interviewed someone on that day. Everything that was meant to go wrong went wrong on that day. And it really stressed me out. But it was a thing about, the only way I'm gonna do better is if I allow myself try and fail. Do you know what I mean? So like now I'm just letting myself try and fail and get up again and try and fail and get up again and try and fail until something sticks. That's what consistency is about. Things are gonna take time. Greatness takes time. And I'm just letting myself be comfortable with that. I'm letting myself be comfortable in not knowing. Because like I said, like, that is not the personality I have. I like to know. I like to be in control. I like being in the know. Do you know what I mean? So for the first time, I'm letting myself be like, I don't know, and that's okay. I'll figure it out, because I know I will figure it out in the end. I have God by my side. I have myself. I have my strong will. I know I'm a perseverant person now. And because of that, I'm going to keep going, So that's just honestly the vibe. That's the word. Just trying to keep going, trying to keep on keeping on, because there were times when I don't like to fail, There were times when if something doesn't work out, I'll be like, maybe that's a sign I should just let it go, as opposed to actually seeing it through to be very, very sure. So now I'm just but what I am doing is letting myself actively try, letting myself actively make mistakes. That's something I never gave myself grace to do, because I've just always been in an environment that expected only excellence from me. And while I do like being excellent, there's a thing about, to get to that stage, you have to keep on keeping on, I've said the whole thing about Kendrick Lamar having a song called I'm in the Club, Bitch I'm in the Club. I've had a song he had a song like that, and obviously he hates the song, but obviously he had to keep going before he got to where he needed to go. So that's what I'm just trying to do now. I'm trying to be open in trial and error, That's the most important thing. But today, I'm just gonna sit down, watch this movie one of them days. I went thrift shopping this week twice, and I got myself a bag. Let me show you guys of this stunning bag. Are you dumb? So cute. So cute. watching my movie, probably gonna get something cute to eat. Like, just in the meantime, just living life, man. Just being happy and not letting myself be miserable, because that was something misery is such a comfortable place to be in, and I've always found comfort in misery in my past, and it's something I actively work against now, because I don't have the time to lick my wounds. I don't have the time to, not necessarily lick my wounds, I don't have the time to dwell in that, because I need to keep moving, you know. So get myself a treat here and there, re-strategize, recoup, and do better. And if I fail at the next try, I re-strategize, recoup again, get back to it. So that's just the vibe right now. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. And yeah, see y'all. I just finished the movie, and yes, I'm a big fan of Issa Rae and any work of Issa Rae, but like this was so good. This was the perfect movie to watch for International Women's Day. It was so written by women for women, yet like SZA, Keke Palmer, yes, like everything about it felt so authentic, felt so fresh, it was just so feel good, you know what I mean? And the plot twist of, I don't want to spoil it, but like there was a plot twist for me that was like, okay now, so I really liked that. So yeah, I loved watching that movie. I love Issa Rae, I love Keke Palmer, I love SZA. I want to watch that movie in a loop. Like, I'm gonna watch it again and again and again and again. Like, yes to that. Okay, I feel so good. Like, I love feel good movies. When I was younger, I used to love like gory stuff, but now give me that feel good, you know. I love movies that make me laugh. And I was, oh shit, this is why I need to look up my way before I start going. Anyways, I was the only person in the theater, so I was laughing out loud. I was having a key, like it was like, yes. I feel so good, like the sun is shining, I just watched a great movie, like yes, I feel so good, I feel great, I feel fantastic. I'm gonna go home now and just vibe, man. Like, today's a good day. Today's a great day. So, yeah, happy International Women's Day. I didn't want to end the vlog without talking about the movie, and I'm gonna give the movie a 10 out of 10. Yep, it's a 10. Oh, it's a 10 out of 10 for sure. It's good. It's great. But yeah, happy International Women's Day from me. And yeah, I have nothing else to say right now. I'm just basking in this beautiful day. Bye guys.